Hello, my thumb is in the camera. It's a weird angle for my phone. I'm using mobile. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway with this camera angle. I never said I'm rich, okay? Just deal with it. I'm gonna show you another tour of my ugly home in Minecraft. I have a lot of add-ons, so that's probably why it's taking a while. I've done a lot compared to the first tour that I made with no audio or video, or voice audio, that is. Well, this is the front of the house now. I guess I'll go to sleep and then show you the rest. So this is the front of the house. I got just a starter chest just to put random stuff in. Some copper armor and an obsidian club. So I go inside. There's a window right here. I've done a lot since my first video about my tour. First, I'm just gonna go to sleep though. Okay. So this is the front of the house again. I've changed it a bit. It used to be just random blocks that made a block. Now I've made it a little better. There's definitely better that exist, but yeah, it's not bad actually. I kind of like it. It's almost like a garage actually. It's like you're walking in a garage. The garage is the door, and then you go inside. So you got this up here, this window peeking out through the roof, and this one too. But this is right by the tree. But this is the design that I kind of just came up with. It's okay. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I used birch and oak wood and cobblestone for the majority of the interior. So over here, I made into the processing room. I intend on making a lava generator when I get around to doing that. Different ovens, some storage, some bone meal thing going on over there. And then over here is the workroom or whatever, the crafting room. You can make all kinds of stuff. Bunch more storage for things that you make and materials and stuff. And then down here, over here is my bedroom. I've not done much to this area. It's pretty much the exact same, as you can see. And then my lava trash can. Over here, I really just have not done much with this area, actually. This is all the same as before. Except I did carve out this section, because it was just this for some random reason, so I just made it even. But over here is a storage room, which I have not put much in. There's some stuff, but it's actually kind of empty. I don't have that much stuff to put in here. But yeah, so storage room. Over here is the mine. I really haven't done too much, but I don't think anybody knows about this. I made this because mobs kept getting in, and I couldn't figure out where or why. It turns out they were generating right here in this corner because it was too dark. But I made these traps so that mobs couldn't get in or out. It was useful when I needed them. And yeah, so this is pretty much the home base interior. And then I meant to put water over there. Do I have a water bucket in here? I'm a little laggy. I need to put water over there. So I got water buckets. Actually I have water in here. Hold on. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can do something about the lag. It's a bit much. Seems a little better, maybe. Anyway, so the rest of these houses that I've made are storage for different blocks. So like this house is a storage for dirt. I stored dirt in here because there's a lot of dirt. What am I gonna do with it? And I made mud, so it's a mud brick house made out of dirt. This is a storage for all of the stones that I get that I don't, that are not as common, but I still have a ton of them. So I have a bunch of storage. I actually need to move this. Cannot. Over here is deep slate. Stored all my deep slate. And then over here is obsidian, which I also turned into another portal house. This is actually a pretty cool design, not gonna lie. I turned the interior into like windows. So it's pretty cool. All my obsidian goes in there. And so I got some more. There's my cobblestone house, where I store my cobblestone. I have a lot of it. And then my tree house that I made out of a big old tree that I made. I have a bunch of different wood. I stole rabbits. And then there's some stuff up here, and then I put a bed up here too. Put apples right in here. Leaves. Saplings. Oak logs and stuff. Bunch of logs. And then planks and stuff. So then there's my sandcastle. Stored glass and sand, which I don't have any glass at the moment. Should probably put another oven in here too. And I started a copper building, but I just did not have enough copper to finish it. And then my wool. Made a house out of wool, where you can get a bunch of wool. A ton of wool. And then gravel. I have a gravel house to store my gravel in. And flint. And so I have a amethyst house. So I store all my amethyst. And then I'm building a wheat house that is going to take me a little while to finish. I'm getting there, but it's not quite done yet. So, yep, that's pretty much my whole update from my thumb's probably been in the way the whole time. My house tour in Minecraft. Thanks for watching. See you later.